Hello, in this video, I'd like to share my performance of my Charles Schwab brokerage account stock portfolio for the week of September 19th, a nasty, ugly week. Probably the worst week I've had so far. We're on a bad roll here these past couple weeks with this stock portfolio. Man. And me being a new investor, just learning about investing, you see the effect of such as like the Fed raising the interest rates again and what that can have, what kind of impact that can have on the stock market. So let's look at these results, these lackluster results. What you see here is what I lost from September 19th through September 23rd. $172 in 1 week. That is a new personal record for me, a new personal low. That's the most money I ever lost in 1 week. And we've been on a very bad downward trend. And this has tested me. This has tested me. And, it's one thing to talk, be like, oh, yeah, I'll be fine when the market goes down. I just got to stay the course. But it does bother you when you see a good amount of money. I mean, $172 is, a good amount of money to a lot of people. And then especially when the worst you've been down is 50, 60 bucks this whole entire time over the life of this portfolio. But now in 1 week, I've essentially almost tripled that. So I'm down $172.61. That shows you that one day it went up, but then the bottom fell out of it again, and we're on this downward trend. And I think you could tie that to the Federal Reserve raising those interest rate again. I think it's 0.75% is the latest interest rate hike they've done. So, and like I said before, it's interesting to see how the market reacts and how that's impacted by the Fed raising interest rates. Here you see the beginning value of this portfolio for this week. And then you see that I added $300 to it. I'm trying to get to $3,000 within the month of September. And I thought I would be there by now, but I haven't because the performance has sucked so bad. The investment change, again, $172.61. I'm down for the week. And so the ending value is $2,900. Again, that you got to factor in me adding money on my own to this account. So that's how you get the difference there between this beginning value and this ending value after you minus that $172 that I lost in the market. Over here is the rate of return, which again is probably one of the lower rates of return I can remember since I've started this account on June 8th, 2022. I'm on 5.5% down for this week. And as you see, it just slid down here, and it's continuing to slide down. I'm anxious to see how far this goes. Many say we're heading towards a recession now. This is a sign that the recession indeed is on the horizon. I know you used to hear that back in June when I first started this account. It started off a little bad, but then July wasn't so bad and August wasn't so bad. But now maybe September's bringing us back to reality. So 5.5% down I lost this particular week, but so has the other common indexes. And here's what I'm talking about. So my individual stock portfolio account, that's made up of individual stocks that I picked, is down 5.53%. The Russell 2000, who typically has outperformed me every week so far, especially here lately. Well, I did better or lost less than the Russell 2000 this week, but I didn't beat the S&P 500, Dow Jones Industrial Average, and NASDAQ, which I usually do. My stock portfolio usually performs better than those common indexes. And the Russell 2000 is the only one that I typically don't outperform. It's a different story. This week, though, it's the opposite. The other common indexes have performed better than the Russell 2000, which performed they perform better than my individual stock portfolio. All right, so here's a couple things to kind of take away from this week. Everything that I was reading, everything that I was watching, hearing about, they predicted that the stocks would go down if the Federal Reserve raised interest rates again. That happened, and their prediction was right. So I'm not shocked. I'm not caught off guard. In fact, I was prepared for it. So you just got to weather the storm. Yeah, $172, is a decent chunk of my stock portfolio, this individual stock portfolio. But I've been around long enough to know that it'll go up and down, it'll even out, and hopefully, ideally, will produce a positive return in the long term. So that's what I want to do. Just kind of watch, see how this goes. I'll probably buy some more shares. I meant to last week, but I didn't get around to researching enough to see which ones I wanted to buy some more shares of. But the goals are still the same. If you're new to this channel, the goal is to get $5,000 in this stock portfolio account by the end of 2022. So I got a few months to do that. Still feel pretty confident that I'll reach that goal. Ultimate goal is $100,000 in this Charles Schwab individual stock portfolio account. And yeah, it's going to take a while. But I think that since all these are negative, everything, the rate of return is at an all-time low for me, and I'm losing money, I think it's time to buy. So in the next few days, I'm going to do some serious researching and try to buy some shares of stocks that's offering good value. Because just because it's down, I think that's a great time to buy some more shares. I think I can find some good value, and then in the long term, that will produce a nice return for me. So I'm still optimistic. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised because everybody predicted the Fed would increase the interest rates and the stock market was going to reflect that. And it did. So you just got to weather the storm and turn this into an opportunity. The stocks are down. Now's the time to buy. Make good decisions. Research those stocks that could give you a good return and offer value to you in the future. And that's what I'm going to do. This channel will document that. And then hopefully we can turn this small loss into a big gain over time. All right, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you would like to follow me on my journey to building this stock portfolio and learning how to make money work for you instead of you work for money, if you want all those latest tips and tutorials on how to make money, save money, and invest money, then I appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get all the latest videos from this channel, and you can join me on my journey to get good at investing. Take care.